Okay, this is a continuation of non-impact printers, and we are going to look at plotters. Now, plotters are sophisticated computers, very expensive, that are usually used by engineers to create architectural drawings, maps, to create uh, very sophisticated prints. Okay, so they use pens to draw images on large sheets of paper. Okay? They're very expensive and sophisticated. Now, these printers are used mainly for engineering, drawings, maps, and CAD designs, computer aided design. Okay, CAD designs. Advantages: they are high precision printers and also large, they're used for large sheet printing. Like you use much more bigger prints than regular A3, they're much more bigger. Okay, disadvantages is that they're expensive and they are slow for normal documents. Basically, plotters are usually used to create those architectural drawings after maybe an engineer is done designing whatever project they are doing on maybe ArchiCAD or AutoCAD, and then they want to print on a sheet of paper. They usually use a plotter to do that. 3D printers, they used to build three-dimensional objects layer by layer. So if you want to create an object, it can be a cup, it can be a bottle, it can be maybe uh, a toy. You can use a 3D printer to do that. You can also create some things like prototypes, like a heart for a hospital, so that people can see the parts of a heart, parts of a brain. You can do that using 3D printers. So these printers are used in manufacturing, they're used in medicine, they're used for prototyping, and also for designing. Okay? So you can create a prototype or maybe a project, a prototype of something maybe you want to show people what that object, the project you're working for is going to look like. You can use a 3D printer to print it. Advantages of 3D printers: they can create physical models and they are highly customizable. Okay? Disadvantages: they are expensive, they are slow, and they require special materials to print. We also have solid ink printers. Solid ink printers or phaser printers. They use solid wax like ink blocks, okay, that are melted and transferred onto a piece of paper. Those are solid ink printers. Solid wax like ink blocks melted and transferred onto paper. Advantages: they have excellent color output, they are compact and eco-friendly. Disadvantages are that they use expensive ink and they have a slow warm up before you start to print. We also have large format printers. These large format printers are usually used by graphic artists. Okay, graphic artists, because they're used to print on very large paper sizes, like the posters, the banners. Okay, we see uh, for the politicians during election time. They usually use the large format printers to do that. They are very, very expensive and sophisticated, and they use inkjet technology. Like the printer sprays droplets of ink. Advantages is that it's a high resolution. When you're printing, let's say a picture of a politician, you can see it produces photorealistic images. You can see that this is really so and so. Okay. Also, they use for large scale printing and they have accurate colors. Disadvantages is that they are very expensive, very large in size, and they are slower than the standard printers. Those are the disadvantages. Photo printers, these are printers that are specialized. Okay, They're specialized because you want to produce some high quality photo printing, photo lab quality photo prints. Okay, so we can have either inkjet based photo printers or dye sublimation based photo printers. Now these printers have excellent color reproduction. Like if someone takes a photo of you, you can see that yes, when the printout comes out, you can see that that's really you of um, because of the excellent color reproduction. Also, you can have some compact models. If you need a compact model of a photo printer, you can get it. Its advantages: it uses a special type of paper called a glossy paper. So this paper and the ink make the usage of a photo printer to be very expensive, okay, because this paper has to be special and you need extra ink cartridges for those color tones of uh, a person. They are not suitable for bulk text printing because that drives the, the price of usage of that particular printer. We also have dye sublimation printer. Now, this type of printer usually uses heat to transfer dye on paper, fabric, or plastic. It uses heat to transfer dye. Okay, dye as in color. Uses heat to transfer dye onto paper, fabric, or plastic. Now, this type of a printer is often used for ID cards. If you're printing identification cards, maybe you're printing t-shirts, mugs, or any professional photo printing, use a dye sublimation printer. Advantages: it has it produces continuous tone images. If you are going to print maybe an ID card or you're printing a name of a person and a photo of a person on a mug, it has to be um, it has to come out the way that it's supposed to. It's durable and smudge resistant. Smudge is when you touch it, the print like rubs off, and uh, that what we call the ink goes with it. That's smudging. So this type of a printer is smudge resistant. Its advantages: it's expensive, slow, and requires special materials. We also have mobile printers. Now, a mobile printer is usually a small battery-powered printer, that you can carry anywhere you want. So it's a portable printer which connects via Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or USB. Okay, so it's designed for printing on the go. You can print uh, whenever you are. You've gone to a shamba, you have gone to a field, maybe you are somewhere where there's no office, but you have the printer, mobile printer. You can print your documents at that particular time and be able uh, to get your print. Maybe something is needed. Maybe you are going for a what do we call you're going for an interview, but while you're there, you realize, oh, I don't have a CV. You can easily print your CV by connecting your phone or your tablet or your laptop or your notepad or sorry, your notebook using Bluetooth or using USB and be able to print right there. So advantages: it's portable, you can carry it anywhere you want, battery powered, and it prints from smartphones or laptops. Disadvantages: it has limited printing speed, it uses small paper sizes, and it has a higher cost per page. This type of a printer also uses the inkjet technology, so it sprays droplets of ink while printing. That marks the end of our output devices. There are also some honorable mentions of output devices. For example, a projector. A projector is another type of an output device, a visual display unit that takes output from a small screen and project it on a larger one in order for an audience to see. So if maybe there are some notes a lecturer is teaching, the class cannot see whatever the lecturer has on the laptop screen. So in order for the class to see, or maybe it's a meeting, in order for them to see whatever is on that laptop or what they're being taught, that output can be projected on the screen or on the wall using a projector for them to be able to see. We also have multifunctional peripheral. That's another type of an output device, a multifunctional peripheral. Now, multifunctional peripherals are types of devices that have multiple functions. Okay, it can act as a printer, it can act as a photocopier, as a fax machine, it can act as a scanner. Okay, so you get all the functions in one device. That's a multifunctional peripheral. So you have the advantage of getting everything you want, but if in any day something goes bad in one function, you won't be able to use the other functions until whatever uh, has gone wrong can be rectified. That's a multifunctional peripheral. Now, for uh, sound output or audio output, we use speakers. Okay, so speakers, headphones, and earphones are used for sound output. Okay, they're used for sound output, and these are usually used to project some sound that is inside the computer for the others to see. Okay, or sorry, for the others to hear. Like for example, if some music, or maybe you are listening to a lecture or some speech on your laptop, some computers usually come with pre-installed speakers, but those speakers usually are not that powerful. They don't produce the sound that is supposed to be produced. So what happens is you can buy some external speakers that can give you the sound output that you want, the clarity that you want. So speakers are used to produce sound output from a computer. Earphones, these are usually plugged into the ear canal, so you can listen while they're plugged into your ear. Headphones, these usually they cover the outside of your ears. They go over your head and cover the outside of your ears. So speakers, headphones, and earphones are usually used to produce sound output. Don't forget that. So we are going to stop here. That was computer hardware output. In the next, we are going to look at computer hardware storage. We're going to look at storage as part of computer hardware. Okay. Goodbye.